afternoon, Mzansi, and a very warm welcome to you. It is Tuesday, and we have got the perfect festive snacks for when you need to impress those surprise guests on this Afternoon Express Masterclass with me, Balisa Dembe. We're joined by multi-talented, self-taught musician Keanu Harker and our favorite Olympic chef Dion Vengatas in the kitchen as he whips up our retro festive pineapple and chicken snack sticks, some sausage roll wreath, and delicious two mouth-watering desserts. If you would like any of today's details for the recipes that we prepare, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Now, born and raised in Cape Town, Keanu Harker is topping the charts with his new album, I Believe in Me. He's a multi-talented, self-taught musician who is able to captivate any audience with his unique, soulful voice. Today, he's in the loft to chat about his musical journey and how he found inspiration for his new album. Welcome to the loft, sir.
What an introduction. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. This is amazing.
You are so deserving, Mzansi. Let me tell you something. I feel like I personally know you. I've stalked you on social media. I feel like I've heard you perform live, jive, because that voice, it speaks for itself, trust me. And that's exactly what you are.
Thank you.
So let's touch base to the beginning of your journey. I mean, you are a multi-talented, self-taught musician. So number one, where did your musical journey start? And how many instruments can you play?
Wow. Okay, so it started for me at a very young age. You know the cliche line, very musical family, musical background. So it was very easy for me to latch on and explore in that. The church has been my biggest foundation. So playing in church, starting there. And then my parents knew from a young age, this boyki is not going to want to sit in an office somewhere. He wants to be on stage and perform, and they've been supporting me since then. So being in the school orchestra in primary school, that's where it started for me, being part of that band. Then moving on to high school, I was part of the high school jazz band, and it's been music ever since then. In terms of musical instruments, so yeah. There's a lot. There's a few. I think being exposed to the different styles of music, I've learned a lot. So I play different types of guitars: electric guitar, acoustic guitar, the bass guitar. I can play the banjo. I play a bit of piano. I play the drums. I play some percussion. I used to play the violin. I got me a mouthpiece for the trumpet, so I could play some trumpet.
And he's still continuing, mind you. He's not done.
And I sing.
And you say, let's not forget the most important instrument of all.
Which wasn't always the case. I never really wanted to be a singer. It was just, I want to play music.
Wow.
But singing took over.
But congratulations. Congratulations on your journey. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. And congratulations on your brand new album.
Hey,
I Believe in Me.
That's insane.
It's taking South Africa by storm. The Cape Townians are backing you.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who gets to listen to this album. In fact, I saw on your social media, you were asking everybody, what is your favorite track?
Yeah.
And I saw so many different answers, and I think that speaks leaps and bounds about the album. Everyone has a different favorite. So, number one, tell me about the motivation, the inspiration behind I Believe in Me. It's such a powerful name as well. And how you were able to piece this album together.
So, I started doing music in a very corporate space. So I was doing weddings and parties and different cover events, basically. And I started getting comfortable being a cover musician. So singing songs that I know people would know, because then it's a safe space for me, right? But the support from my family and my friends and supporters were like, dude, you need to do your own music. You need to do something. You need to write music. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't see myself doing that. And they've been pushing me to the point where I was like, you know what? Let's go to The Voice. Let's see what happens, you know? It was kind of a case of like, I'll show you that it's not really. And then it all changed for me, right?
Wow.
So I Believe in Me is not only my anthem, but it's dedicated to everybody who's believed in me since then, you know? So this is me saying, thank you for believing in me, because now I believe in me.
Wow. And I also think that is almost a prophetic word. Someone who didn't believe that they'd ever be in front of the mic singing, and you just thought you'd be playing the instruments.
I just wanted to be the dude in the back, and everybody was like, nope. you need to go.
So you almost had to say, I believe in me to do that.
Literally, it comes from that, you know, from people saying, we believe in you.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
Now, some of the major names in South Africa that you've performed alongside also said the same thing. They said, we believe in you. I'm talking about Don Vino, Emo Castings, Paxton, Craig Lucas. I could go on forever. And for the fact that your name could work hand in hand and side by side with those incredible performers, it means you're also right up there with them. So I'm going to ask you a very difficult question. You asked them, Zanzi, so I'm going to ask you. First of all, how did these collaborations come to pass? And number two, what is a stand-out collaboration that you just will always carry with you?
That is a very difficult question, actually. How it came across is, as an aspiring musician and artist in the industry, I felt like it's important to network, you know. So I go to different events, even if I'm not booked for an event or I need to be on stage. I thought I'd go there and just meet different people and chat to them and find out how did you do it, what did you do, what didn't you do, and that's kind of how I've made those connections. Standout. 2016, I think, I was part of an event called Men's Slay. And I was kind of acknowledged at that time as the new kid on the block. So I got to perform alongside Mikasa, which is, I mean, I'm chilling at home, watching them on TV, and next minute I'm on stage and they on stage. So
oh my goodness, like tear-jerking moments.
There were so many others there. Early B was on that stage. Don Vino was on the same stage, and I think Emo Adams also at that time was very instrumental, was a mentor to me, still to this day. So just being in that environment really just pushed me even more. So step by step, it got to the point where they believe in me, so I believe in me.
Well, what an incredible, motivating story. It seems as if, you know how they say cliches? Well, cliches are cliches for a reason, because there's something about that formula that just works.
It works.
And now we have got Kino Haka here on Afternoon Express. Well, we're definitely looking forward to spending the entire hour with you.
Oh, yes.
We're going to be cooking with you a little bit later.
No.
So I hope you've got that apron ready. And not only that, you're going to be singing. So get those pipes ready now. And on that very high note, we have got Dion and we have got Chef Dumi waiting for us in the wings in the kitchen. So guys, what are we cooking today? Good afternoon.
Enjoy delicious homemade iced tea this summer. Simply add fresh peach slices and juicy raspberries to ice-cold 5 Roses Ceylon tea. See on pack for more recipes, because nobody makes better iced tea than you and 5 Roses.
Now, for all of our foodies out there, they're like, yes, my favorite time of the show. We have got our guest chef and, of course, our resident chef in the loft. Dumi, what it do, girl?
What it do, baby boo? It's the weekend is over. I'm here. I'm ready to cook with you guys.
And we've got an Olympic chef in the loft, Dion.
Festive is here. Thank you for having me.
Well, the festive season is here, and it is time to get together with friends and family. And with summer in full swing, what better way to celebrate those special get-togethers than a refreshing glass of iced tea? Well, today we're making a variation on a traditional iced tea, a delicious 5 Roses strawberry punch that tastes simply delicious. Now, the best part of this is that it's super simple to make, and you can make it at home, Dumi.
Yes, definitely. You can make it at home, and it starts with our fresh 5 Roses Ceylon tea. Normally, we'd use the other flavors, but we want that flavor of the Ceylon tea to actually get sparked in this recipe that we're making here. I've just added some white sugar as well as some strawberries and lemon juice in here. And then in we go with our black Ceylon tea that goes into our strawberry punch. Now, what I love about this is that, I don't know if people know this, but black tea contains so many antioxidants. They're great because they've been proven to boost the immune system, which makes this drink perfect because it replaces all those fizzy drinks, and because you get to control what goes into that drink, you know exactly what you're having.
Absolutely. And you know, 5 Roses at the end of the day has been produced with the utmost quality in mind, with 110 years in the market. And since 5 Roses was first produced, only 6 masters have been able to change, and as of course the customs go on, and at the end of the day, the only reason why they were able to trust only 6 tea makers as custodians of this brand is just to ensure top quality, unique taste, and making sure that that blend is absolutely consistent.
Consistency all the way, and that is the type of consistency we're keeping here. We're keeping quality in our drink. So we've blended some sugar, some strawberries, as well as some lemon juice, and a little bit of our iced tea, our 5 Roses tea. So into here, I'm going to start off with some ice, pouring in that pulp. I see Chef Dion is way ahead of me. That's why he's the
That's
Olympic
what I
chef.
tasted.
Yeah.
And then we go in with our 5 Roses Ceylon tea, and then finish it off with just a little bit of sparkling water, soda water. It's completely up to you. And I mean, that is honestly just ready to be indulged in and delicious.
Chef Dion, iced tea is just so iconic for me because at the end of the day, it's such a better alternative to fizzy drinks.
Absolutely, it's healthy as well, and it's the best time to have it is now in season. A hot, sunny summer day by the pool.
Oh, what flavors are coming through? I can already tell Chef Dion is even struggling to put his sentences together because that's how delicious and nice this is.
It's lovely. I can taste a bit of the lime coming through. The tea is predominant. And then the strawberry as an after kick and a little bit of fuzz as well. It's so divine.
Yeah,
And
that...
Your iced tea doesn't have to be boring. So most people think that the only way to flavor your iced tea is just with the tea. Add the strawberries, whatever fruits that are in season right now. The plums are in season, apricot is in season. So add those flavors in there and just spruce up your iced tea and give it all that flavor.
Listen, you promised a strawberry punch, and boy, did you deliver. Now, Chef Dion, before we wrap up this delicious, refreshing drink, what do we need to keep in mind when delivering a flavorful iced tea? A lot of mamas out there are like, girl, there ain't no way I'm putting ice in my tea.
I think the important thing is to keep the tea as the main show of everything.
Okay.
And try not to dilute it as well. Blitzing a few ice inside of it when you make it makes it more refreshing as well. And make sure your tea is strong also, so you get that predominant flavor coming through.
People make the mistake of boiling the tea. Boil
Yes.
the water, then add your tea bag in there because you don't want to mess up the flavor of the tea. You don't want it to be bitter. So add your 5 Roses into the jug, then add the boiling water, let it steep for like 3 minutes, and that's it.
Ah, I got it. I completely understand. Now, you've also garnished with some mint and some lemon. Is this just the sky's the limit? And I also know that 5 Roses does come in multiple flavor variants, about 7 to be exact. So today we just went for the good old soy loin tea, but by adding all of these other aromatics, it just elevates the drink.
Elevates the actual flavor of the tea. You're able to taste it. You're able to appreciate the original flavors of the Ceylon tea, the 5 Roses Ceylon tea. But like you said, Pali, you can definitely add those other flavors.
Yeah, as Pali adds more flavors and more and more and more. But that is what today's show is all about. It's all about those sneaky snacks that we need to basically indulge in this festive season. Now, the best recipes are always #made by you. To help you make this delicious iced tea recipe at home, we're giving away 3 5 Roses tea hampers worth 800 Rand each. To stand a chance to win, simply respond to the competition question on the Afternoon Express Facebook or Twitter pages. This is the question. Who would you share 5 Roses iced tea with this summer? I wonder what all the answers are going to be. Remember to include the hashtags #SummerIcedTea and #MadeByYou. The competition closes on Monday, the 13th of December at noon. T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Now, guys, on social media, you know we keep the conversation going online.
We're all about that conversation.
So, do you want to know what today's SMQ is?
Let us know.
Yeah.
So today we want to find out from you on social media. Today is all about easy festive snacks. So what's a quick and easy snack that you always have on your Christmas table? Remember to use that #Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now our very next recipe is something I'm super excited about. It's a recipe I always saw featuring in some of my favorite old school movies. Something that I thought was only for the American's child. But now we finally get to try it on Afternoon Express. If you wonder what I'm asking about and what I'm talking about a retro festive pineapple and chicken snack sticks by Simply Chicken. Afternoon Express. Oh my goodness, when you are in the kitchen, there's a little bit of tears and then just tears of joy. But before we get into making a boy feel better, he's been helping mommy out. Dion, can you let us know all about today's show?
So today we're all about Christmas, small bites, snacky things. You know, when you're sitting around a table, it's so nice to have snacks around while you're waiting for the big meals to be prepared.
I love that. Bushokwa, can we turn that frown upside down with some good food? You're going to start smiling? Oh, my goodness, let's make him feel better. Well, usually appetizers are the precursor to the big show. But what if this year's big show is itself a menu of tapas and small bites? Nuts, fruits, and charcuterie boards are ideal for serving, and a menu of snacking starters is light enough not to spoil the rest of the meal. Plus, it's simple. Well, if that's the case, we have you moms covered. Today, we're going to show you how to make something that's not only simple and delicious, but pleasing to the eye and perfect to add to your Christmas spread. Plus, we have Dumi's youngest son. Boy, are you feeling better? Do you want to tell South Africa what happened, Dumi?
What happened, Papa?
He lost this thing when my thumb was still in.
Oh, I'm so sorry, boy. But can we make something delicious to make you feel better? Okay, we're going to make that thumb feel better just now. If not, Dumi, let him go have some water. It's fine.
You want to have some
Do you
water?
want to go have some water?
Go have some water.
And feel better. Dion, take us through the beginning of this. We're making something very, very simple, but also retro.
Okay, so we're bringing retro back completely up in here. So a lot of people that's underage won't realize what this is all about. It was like a sort of gift that you take to a Christmas party in the 60s and 70s. So it's pretty retro.
Ooh.
It's a bunch of skewers. It's nice snacky bites to eat, and it all gets skewered in the pineapple, so it looks like this festive pineapple sort of floral snacky explosion.
This looks like a Christmas tree on its own, child. So Dumi, lead us to the way.
All right, now we're using Simply Chicken products today, and we've got quite an array. We've got our smoked Viennas here, we've got our Southern-style breaded chicken bites, and we've also got our breaded bites that actually have a barbecue sauce.
Oh.
Now, before we get to this point, now we've got these already put on the pan, and these are going to bake in the oven for at least, let's start with these ones, because they need about 20 to 25 minutes. So we're going to bake them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and then our breaded chicken bites, they just need 10 minutes. So once these go in, I'm going to then take these ones halfway out and then start baking them. But these come with a sauce. I just need to mention that. The barbecue, the ones with the barbecue sauce, come with the sauce inside the package. To make that sauce, it's quite simple. Have some boiling water. The water was boiling. I've switched it off now, and I'm just adding the contents into the pot and then just mixing it all up, and then just let it thicken to the consistency that it's supposed to, and then we'd have to let it sit so it gets to that consistency.
You want it basically thick and very gooey, essentially.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to coat our cooked chicken bites in there, and then just give all that flavor. That barbecue sauce that you have, Chef, is exactly what we've got there. And we're also using our Simply Chicken smoked Viennas. And the one thing I love, Baileys, about all these products is that they all contain real chicken breasts. You don't have to worry because they don't have pork, they don't have any MSG. So they're the perfect addition to this retro recipe that we're about to make right now.
Stunning. Chef Dion, you are well on your way. You've already added different elements onto your skewers. Do you want to just explain what you've decided to put on your Christmas skewers?
So there's some gherkins over here. You could use cucumber strips, carrot strips. You can make them completely vegan as well. I mean, you don't have to, you could incorporate anything else, but the chicken works so superb with it. Because it's simply chicken with the cheese, with the pineapple. I've always remember my mom having these simple chicken sort of Viennas with cheese skewered in, and it was like a staple.
Yep, I know that all too well. And it's almost the perfect bite. You know when you just take a bite of that skewer and it's got all those flavors that you just look forward to? This is what it's all about here. Now, when it comes to juggling the festive season, how did your mom make sure that the Vingatas household is sorted?
To be honest, I actually don't even know how she did it. Like, moms are like super. And we were kids. I think when we were really younger, that was the most difficult part for her.
Yeah.
Because trying to get these kids changed while you're watching the pot roast, while you're still cooking a curry there.
Yeah.
So I think she just wake up super early. At like 3 a.m. in the morning, you can get the curry flavors working already. Because she had to sort of time management, you know, that was the most important thing. And she kind of pulled it off. I always remember the last thing, putting it together, trifles and small snacks as well. But time management, I still can't get it. Can't feed them. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
insane.
I almost want to take a crown and place it on mothers' heads. Boom, there's your crown, baby girl.
Done and
Because the
dusted.
drama in this kitchen alone. So can you imagine back at home? Dumi, how do you do it?
Like, I don't know how, like how you said, Dion, I don't know how the parents do it, but we just end up doing it. At the end of the day, it is done, you know?
Yeah.
We get the strength from somewhere, and then it ends up getting done, and then we come up with these simple recipes. I mean, we're looking at this one that has our chicken bites and the barbecue sauce. It goes well with the pineapple flavor. We're doing these ones that have the smoked Viennas. We're putting that with some tomato,
Yum.
the flavor of the gherkins. Those flavors just work so well together, you know?
Listen, this is chicken at its best. And the addition of that barbecue sauce is so divine.
It just takes it to a whole other level because it gets that a little bit touch of sweetness that you need because of the other salty flavors that you there, the cheese and the gherkins and so forth.
Well, I'm here for it. I love it. And definitely something I'm going to be adding to my Christmas snack specials. Now, with Christmas feasts just around the corner, let's keep mealtime simple with Simply Chicken. To get your hands on this delicious recipe, please do visit www.afternoonexpress.co.za. Please do remember to follow @Simply Chicken on Instagram for more quick and easy recipes. Now, we are not done with all of our delicious treats in the kitchen. Now, Dumi, I think we need to go give Bushokwa a little skewer just to make him happy. But I also have a very special recipe that's also going to add all the joy to him. Are you ready to hear for it?
Please tell me.
We are going to take a wreath and we're going to turn it on its head by creating a sausage roll wreath. Check this out.
Protect what matters and get a quote for a life insurance plan that suits your needs and stand a chance to win one of 8 Samsung Galaxy S21 phones plus 100 gigs of Standard Bank mobile data for a year. To enter, SMS the keyword LIFE to 31492 to get a callback and a quote. It can be. You could be a winner.
Afternoon Express. Now you might be wondering who is that gorgeous gentleman at the end of the kitchen. We have got singer, songwriter, performer and multi-talented musician Keanu back in the loft. Now you're finally going to get your hands dirty.
Already?
I've been ready.
Well, let's get into it. With Christmas only a few weeks away, the festivities are upon us. And no matter how you plan to celebrate the holiday season, there's one thing that every party needs: a spread of tasty foods. Now, sticking to today's theme of easy festive snacks, we'll be showing you how to make a deliciously golden, quick and easy sausage roll Christmas wreath. Dumi,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have got the pastry on deck. You have got the meat here with Chef Dion. Lead us to the promised land.
All right, before we do anything, before you lead us anywhere, Chef, and I promise no more injuries, we need to start off before we make that filling with a beautiful, generous dollop of our rama into the pan, because you're going to be frying up the filling for us and you're making the mince filling.
Okay,
and then, but I also need some rama as well, because like this is what I love about rama, that you can use it in so many different ways, multiple ways, just to elevate your dishes in different ways. So instead of just cooking with it, you can also brush it on top. You can do whatever you like with it.
Yeah.
So we're going to melt some of our rama here, and then we're going to spread it over our pastries once they've been rolled up.
Okay.
But Palisa, I know I'm coming up with a lot of stuff here, and I know you always talk to us about your mommy in the festive season. Are there any specific recipes or dishes that come to mind when you think about her that she used to just whip up on a whim?
Absolutely. My mom was a simple lady, an exquisite one nonetheless. Mommy, don't come for me, honey. She was a simple one. She is just a queen of high teas. My mom loved to put together, high tea samis, those little cute ones where you cut off the crust at the end of the day. That's just because, she knew that the cousins were over, the aunties, the uncles, and sandwiches will make anyone happy. But trust me, she did not forget to spread some rama on each and every slice, just to add to that creaminess around festive season. And that's what it's all about. Chef Dion, on your meat station, what memories come up, what aromas come up when you do think of Christmas?
Honestly, the smell of the rama alone, just like that, the kitchen, it's not festive without rama.
Yeah.
So we'd make like tons of these pastries and keep them in the freezer. So as guests come in, you just pop a few of them in the oven with curried fillings in there and so forth, and it was easy for everyone to just have a bite before the main meals arrive.
That's what it's all about, because a lot of people do like snacking in between the little bits just before the main meal is done. But Keanu, I want to find out from you, what do you have planned for the festive season this year?
This has been a crazy year, so just trying to take this Christmas festive season and spend it with family. It's been really crazy to see some family I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
To be on both sides of the family. I'm a married man, so.
They put a ring on it. He and her put a ring on it.
Yes, so being family on all sides, So I'm very excited to do that, and also just get into the kitchen. I don't do that much. I'm good at chopping things up, and peeling and slicing. So that's me in the kitchen.
Santa's little helper.
That's
me.
Dumi. Santa's little helper for real. He rolled out this pastry really well. I'm very proud of you, and I have to say that if this is anything to go by, then the family should be proud. And we should be getting a lot more tasks in the kitchen this festive.
And I see you adding some melted down rama onto the pastry, and the way you're just applying it onto that pastry, it really does remind me of, at home we call it uche, steamed bread. We always used to have steamed bread left over. You pop it in the fridge, and then whenever the kids are hungry, you just take it out, you slice it up, put it in the microwave, honey. Yes, Dion already had the action down. And then you just add some rama on. Talk about quick and easy eating.
Prime, absolutely prime.
I love that. Now with these sausage rolls, we're creating something very different and very interesting. We're creating a sausage roll wreath, just like how you have pleasantly presented to us here, Dumi. This definitely is very reminiscent of all of those Christmas decorations. Is that what you were going for?
That was the whole idea. We basically want to say, let's put the festive spirit into every dish this festive. Well, like Dion said, we haven't been able to spend time with family, and Keanu said, so this is the perfect time to be creative. Let's get with our families, do something fun, and make it all exciting. Whatever dishes you're making, make it feel festive.
Yeah, I'm just going to dunk this right here. Keanu, I actually want you to do the same with some of those sausage rolls that you have. And come, let's have a taste together, and let me know what you think.
Well, they taste. I guess the rest of us must work, right?
Thumbs up.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Absolutely delicious. Dumi, when dealing with puff pastry or a sparkling pastry, the one that you created today, what do we need to remember?
You need to make sure, I always suggest this, whenever you work with starter pastry, make sure it's nice and cold so it's easier to manage, easy to cut into. Pop it in the fridge before it's time to cut into it.
Love it. Well, 'tis the season to be jolly and taste the love with ramen. To get your hands on this delicious recipe, visit afternoonexpress.co.za and taste the love. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. We have another Rama grocery voucher to the value of 800 Rand up for grabs. To stand a chance of winning this week's competition, please do tell us, what's your favorite Christmas dish made by Mom? Let us know on the Afternoon Show, Facebook or Twitter pages with the hashtag Rama Taste the Love. This week's competition closes at midday on Monday, the 13th of December. And remember, every person who has entered and continues to enter these weekly competitions with Rama will go into the final draw for an amazing grand prize, a 5,000 Rand travel voucher, so you can spend Christmas with all your loved ones, wherever they may be in SA. And of course, sticking to COVID regulations and protocols. T's and C's do apply and can be found for both of these giveaways on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Wherever food is made with love, you'll find Rama. Taste the love.
As we are speaking about snacking, this is something that I love to snack on. Now, coming up, we're going to be making delicious charcuterie pots. Now, this is something that is very trendy right now. On social media, you've seen it. And then we're going to get a very special performance by Keanu. back to Afternoon Express, and Chef Dion is already dancing, but it is not time for the music. You still have to whip up one more dish before you hear Keanu sing.
All right.
Deal?
A deal.
Don't jump ahead.
I have to.
Yes, you do. And listen, this is something very, very tasty. There's nothing better than spending time and sharing the love with those closest to you by treating them to scrumptious treats. Baker's Snack Time assorted crackers, an entertainer's dream, is so deliciously easy to impress your guests with this festive season. Our Baker's Snack Time charcuterie pots are perfectly fitting for entertaining and sharing the love this festive season, as they sit pretty on any festive table. Do me.
There's nothing that screams love like a big box of our Baker's Snack Time assorted crackers. I mean, if you think of the festive, you do think of snack time, right? Because you're able to do anything with them. They come in an assortment of flavors, they come in an assortment of treats, basically. So you can, this is like a Christmas in a box, I think.
And you know, for someone like me who has a savory tooth, these are the perfect anytime snack time crackers that are savory, that will truly please any and everyone who comes to visit you this festive season. You know, no festive season is complete without it.
And we keep talking about those people that come in unannounced. This is perfect for them as well.
Yeah. Chef Dion, on your station, what are you up to?
We're sort of just making like this feta filling that we're going to put at the bottom of the jar with nuts in as well, so you can dig into it once you eat your skewers, and you can smear it on top of your snack time biscuits as like a spread or condiment as well.
I like that. Do me on your side, when it comes to creating the perfect charcuterie board. First of all, it took me maybe 2 years to learn how to pronounce charcuterie. But this is truly a trend that has taken the world by storm.
I mean, a charcuterie board is not complete without a quality cracker, because that's where you put all your flavors. Like what Chefs is doing right now, that filling you're making goes perfectly on any of these, because they're basically nice and crunchy. They've got all the different flavors themselves. So not only are you adding more flavor, you're just getting flavor just from the first bite. So I'm going to use a selection of these. I mean, we've got Provita in here, but depending on what you want, you can choose your favorite kind and just deck the tables. You want to deck the fields of in preschool,
we learned some of these Christmas songs and Christmas carols. Well, do me, absolutely. That is what we're doing. But we're decking our Christmas festive tables. Now, Chef Dion, a lot of people might have seen a charcuterie board, but they might not know what it is. So much so that now you're creating a pot out of it. So if we were to just simplify it, what is a charcuterie
So basically, charcuterie is a process of making cold meats. It's just cured hams and, sausages that's dried out as well and aged. Some are smoked also. So it's basically a platter of cold meats and cold sausages, basically.
Yeah, I like that. And a lot of people like to add different cheeses to accompany the tastes. Some people add a lot of olives, grapes. We've got berries here. We've got some nuts just for that extra crunch. We also have some tomato, and the smell that's coming from these lemon is absolutely outstanding. So, Dumi, at the end of the day, it is all about coming together with your loved ones this Christmas, friends, family, but there are also some people who might be alone. So if you know of anyone who may be spending this festive season by themselves, then the Baker's Snack Time charcuterie pot would be an amazing way to share the love with them too.
Definitely, because look at this, all on its own, it's already a gift in a jar, you know? Just make it, fill it up, whatever assortment you'd like. Get the crackers in there, get any other toppings. I mean, we've got everything from cheese to blueberries. Get whatever you like in there. Wrap it nicely in a clear, I don't know what they call those things, cellophane wrap.
Oh,
and then gift it to someone. That's, you know, share the love.
It's all about texture. It's about texture for me, and the feta mix that you've made, Chef Dion, accompanied with the salty cracker. Oh, beautiful.
Everything.
Agreed. 100%.
Exactly. And then we've also got some grapes there. I don't know if you see. So for I feel like any charcuterie or cheese board, anything like that, with the crackers, you need a balance of the sweet, the salty, the bitter. All of those flavors come together. And I know you've got the perfect selection with our Baker's Snack Time assorted crackers.
I love that. Chef Dion, before we close up these delicious pots, any other thoughts?
I just think keep it simple. Use cold meats and cured meats that you really like to have in your home. You don't really have to spend a lot of money on it because it is quite expensive, but you can buy stuff that's more easily accessible, economical for you, and just go wild. Make it up as you'd like, decorate it as you'd like, and have fun. Get the kids involved. Everything for festive and snacky items are calling for kids to get their hands dirty, right?
Yeah, I like that. Well, now that's an incredible way to share the love this festive season. To get this recipe, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. While some of us may be spending time with our loved ones this festive season, let's spare a thought for those who may not be. We would like to encourage you to share the love with a neighbor, an old age home, or anyone who's in need by making and sharing an extra special Baker's Snack Time treat. You could stand the chance of winning a hamper for sharing the love, so listen up. Simply head over to Afternoon Express's Facebook page and comment on the Baker's post by sharing your message of love, and you too could walk away with a Baker's festive hamper to share the love even more. So get entering. T's and C's do apply and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Snack time with sorted crackers, an entertainer's dream.
Hi, Dion, do you want to dance now?
Festive is here, let's go.
So on that note, you can finally get grooving, my homie, because Cape Tony and Keanu Harker has just launched his debut album, I Believe in Me, which showcases the culmination of his life experiences. Here to perform on Afternoon Express for the very first time, baby. This is I Believe in Me. Take it away.
Yeah. Thank you so much to everybody that's believed in me this far. This one is dedicated to each and every one of you. Let's go! Who would have thought that a guy like me could be doing all these crazy things, living out my dreams freely? Never in my wildest dreams ever thought that this would be me. It happened so quickly. So many people knew I would, other people never thought I could. But that didn't stop my dreams, 'cause I still believe in me. I do. Hey. So I look around and all I see is love. And now I know I can truly do what I love. 'Cause I believe in me. I can be what I want to be. Ain't nobody's telling me that I cannot reach my dreams. I believe in me. I can be what I want to be. Ain't nobody's telling me that I cannot. You see, I've always been afraid, so very afraid of what the people might say about me. But I'd always shy away. But today's the day I make a change. I knew that I had it in me to live out and follow my dreams. But now I know I can, 'cause I still believe in me. I do. Hey, I love it. Yeah. So I look around and all I see is love. And now I know I can truly do what I love. See, yeah, my future is mine. And even though I got so many haters in my life, I know that I'll be fine. 'Cause I believe in me. I can be what I wanna be. Ain't nobody's telling me, yeah, that I cannot reach my dreams. I believe in me. I can be what I want to be. Ain't nobody's telling me. Ain't nobody telling me that I cannot reach my dreams. No. much. Oh, no.
Can I get a little 1, 2, 1 and a 1, 2, 1? Buddha, boo, and a taka, taka. Wow.
Yeah.
That is what I call a performance. Listen, we're talking about snacks on Afternoon Express, but how is that for a pre-dinner snack, South Africa? Now, don't move on myself, because when we return, we're going to be coming back into the kitchen and whipping up an ice cream milkshake for dessert.
Our pharmacies are on the front line of healthcare. This is Pharmacy of the Week.
I love serving this community because it is like serving people on a farm, because it's family, it's friends, it's pets, it is history of the family. For me to be here for 28 years served a real purpose in my own life. I first wanted to do social working, and I think to be a pharmacist I have a bigger platform to do also that, not just the medicine part.
I started here doing my internship, came back after my community service. Yeah, this community is just not dispensing medication, it's more than that. We know each other on a personal level, drinking coffee together. COVID was tough, and not only for healthcare workers, but everyone, the whole world was affected with it. But I must say, from our perspective, I feel like our clients came first. If they made a call asking, saying, listen, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, we didn't hesitate to go over, to rush and to help them with whichever they needed. If it was medicine related or just advice or a phone call, we had a journey together with COVID.
Pharmacy of the Week, proudly brought to you by Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave.
back to Afternoon Express. Now, the festive season is that one time of year when you don't have to feel guilty about indulging in delicious treats. One of my favorite summertime spoils is tin roof ice cream. My other great love is a good cappuccino. Now, I wish someone would combine the two. Oh, hold on. Hug in a Mug has just done so. They just launched their tin roof ice cream flavored cappuccino to give us some summertime hugs. The new flavor is perfect for making iced coffees to cool down when the weather is a little too hot. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Deliciously indulgent Hug in a Mug tin roof wraps.
Hug in a Mug tin roof ice cream flavor has got to be my new favorite because they've got an array of flavors, right? 7 to be exact. But this one I think is my favorite because exactly what you said, Bali. It combines the flavors of the tin roof ice cream with the cappuccino. It's like it's the most creamiest, most indulgent cappuccino treat.
This tastes exactly like the tin roof flavor. It's got that almond flavor, also those chocolate aromatics, but also the vanillas coming through. This is so good. It's almost as if I bought it from the shops. I cannot believe we made this in the loft.
We're making it in the loft. He's so involved. I love Chef. You know you are in it. You don't
Dion's
even
not even listening to us. Dion, how's it going there, sir?
I've just added the powder in at the moment, yeah, so I'm doing well.
You're doing well.
So, Dion, when it comes to creating just the perfect hug in a mug that's flavorful, summer is definitely here. If South Africa can see from Keanu's performance, I've been sweating, so I need to kind of cool it all down. And what's so special about this recipe?
I think it's just a perfect thing to have after your meal once you eat. And you know, Christmas food is heavy and you chow until you can't move anymore. And then make one of these babies and relax in the sun next to the pool. Epic.
And do we blitz that up for us? Let's see how it all comes.
We want to do a joint
use an electric blender, but if someone has got the arm power, can we just...
if they want to. I mean, it is indulgent on its own. You don't have to work too hard, but yes, if you want to, you can definitely do that. You can whisk it up even, because what I also love about Hug in a Mug is that you can also enjoy it hot or cold, and that's what we're trying to show you. We're trying to show you that you can enjoy it as is. Just add, if you want to, add more ice, because we're taking that frappe trip here. That's what we're doing. And then add some cream on top of it. Make it more indulgent, but you don't even need to have to, because it's so creamy all by itself. It's got all the flavor you need.
Now, Chef Dion, when we are thinking about coffee treats, like iced tea and iced coffee kind of drinks, just like what we've enjoyed now, you know, House of Coffees always has the best of the best when it comes to flavorful aromatic coffees, and this is also added within the Hug in a Mug. Now, when you are creating an iced coffee, I always get it wrong. I either dilute it and there's no flavor, and I never know how to elevate the taste.
You know what I normally do? I take some of my coffee, because I make me a French press in the morning, and if there's some that's left over, I put them in my ice trays, cubes, and then when I make the iced coffee, I use those, so it's like proper wake you up after every meal iced coffee, you know what I mean?
There's double coffee. Not only are you putting Hug in a Mug in your actual drink, but you can also create it before, put it in your ice tray, put it in the freezer, let it freeze, then when it's time to enjoy it, you just pop it out and you add those frozen coffee cubes into your drink.
Absolutely.
I mean, nothing more to
brilliant.
say.
Now, Mzansi, we have been going quite swiftly along today, the entire day, giving you delicious festive treats. Now, Hug in a Mug is all about giving you #summer hugs, and we'd like to help you create your own Hug in a Mug hugs by giving away 3 Hug in a Mug hampers, each to the value of 500 Rand. To enter, simply reply to the competition post on our Afternoon Express Facebook or Twitter page with a picture of you enjoying your favorite Hug in a Mug flavor. Remember to include the hashtags Hug in a Mug and #Summer Hugs. This competition closes on Monday, the 13th of December at 12 p.m. So please do enter right now. Terms and conditions can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Our guest of honor's already started dishing up because it is our favorite part of the show. It's time to eat. Keanu, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Well done, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Now we are wishing you a very prosperous, a very happy, joyful festive season. But can I please add to your abundance, add to your wealth, add to your talents in this very new year to come in 2022.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for joining us, our chefs. Now there's so much more festive snacking lined up with our masterclass this Thursday from 5:30 p.m. with Chef Charts. Now he's going to be joining us in the kitchen alongside a special surprise performer. It is not to be missed. But until then, Mzansi City, good night. Stay safe and happy eating. Bye.
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 Friends are in town, families coming around. Here's to festive celebrations made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.